Hey everybody, I am so excited to join you guys live in our group to talk about one of my favorite things, the Jumpstart. We had it scheduled for 9 a.m. Pacific time, so if you are catching live or if you're catching the replay, welcome. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Whether you're live or whether you're catching the replay, you are welcome to ask questions. If it's live, I'll hopefully be able to see that and go ahead and answer questions. If you're catching a replay, no problem. Go ahead and post your question and we can answer it, later on. And, I see everybody jumping on. Welcome. I'm so excited. I'm going to take a minute and tell you a goofy story while everybody's jumping online. All right. So I wake up and I'm so excited for today's video, and I put on my shirt that says Faith, Hope, and Love, and I get ready to go live, and I realize on live, everything is backwards. So if you guys are seeing my shirt backwards, that's, welcome to my world. Having a good day, drinking my coffee. So first of all, when we start to talk about the Jumpstart, the first thing I want to do is give huge props and a shout out to Martha Krejci, who designed the Jumpstart program way back a few years ago. And I just want to give her huge credit because she did develop the Jumpstart program. Just for all of us, right? For anybody who just wants to feel awesome and increase their health in whatever way they need to. And if you guys don't know me, I am Nina Cecina, goofball who wears backwards printed shirts on live videos. I am, how should I describe myself? Wellness warrior, overcomer of autoimmune disease. 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with this crazy rare autoimmune thing that attacked the platelets in my blood. And it is pretty rare, medical professionals will tell you there's no cure for autoimmune disease. I've been in remission for 18 years with no relapse. Woo woo, praise God. No cure, but here I am healed. And maybe I'm a walking miracle. I take my health seriously when I had to take my health into my own hands. One thing I can say about the Jumpstart, and maybe this is going to speak volumes over everything else I'm going to say. I wish 20 years ago, there was a Jumpstart. I wish I had known. I wish I had some healthy tools. I wish I had been empowered with information and good nutrition and good supplements 20 years ago. So if you're in that space where you are battling something, maybe you're battling autoimmune disease. Maybe you're battling something that hasn't even been able to be diagnosed yet. Maybe you're battling something that does have a name. We're not here to diagnose or make claims or whatever. But if you need some tools in order to start feeling better, then I am super excited to tell you how the Jumpstart can be helpful for you. First of all, let me tell you what the Jumpstart is not. Okay, the Jumpstart is not a diet, right? There's a lot of diets flying around out there. Maybe you've tried some. Maybe you've tried some and it didn't really work out for you, right? There's a lot of fad things out there. The Jumpstart is not a fad. It's not a diet. It's also not one of those like low carb diet things. Now, that being said, when we talk about the nutrition that we're going to be eating during the Jumpstart, coincidentally, you might notice there's a decrease in the junk carbs that we all, like to consume. So there is a little bit of coincidence there, but the focus of the Jumpstart isn't just to cut carbs. Okay, so let's just put all of that out there. That's what the Jumpstart is not. Also too, don't mind me, I'm peeking at notes because I want to make sure that I tell you everything that you might even want to know. We get a lot of questions about the Jumpstart and how it works. And so I've got a lot of kind of like frequently asked question things over here. Again, if you think of a question that I haven't mentioned, go ahead and pop it in the comments. The whole point of the Jumpstart is to address inflammation and flush out inflammation. Again, that goes back to what I wish I knew when I was struggling with my health. I didn't know anything about inflammation. I didn't know anything about how that was detrimental to my health. And of course, when we know better, we do better, right? So the whole point, if we're talking about chronic low-level inflammation, okay, that happens to almost all of us. And the statistic is that like in chronic low-level inflammation takes out like 3 to 5 people, like 3 out of 5 people each year. Like percentage wise, if we look at the diseases and the chronic health conditions that really kind of like take people out, and we connect the dots back, we can connect the dots back to chronic low-level inflammation. And so we're talking obesity, diabetes, autoimmune disease, right? Raising my hand on that one. Cancer, heart disease, stroke. There's so many diseases that come from this low-level inflammation that is happening in our bodies that maybe we might not even know, right? Maybe we didn't know about inflammation. Maybe we're just feeling chronically crummy all the time and we don't know why and we don't know what to do. But the good news is now we have something we can do. We have some tools to start helping our body feel better. One of the byproducts of the Jumpstart is a lot of people do notice some weight loss when they do the Jumpstart protocol. Okay, let's put that out there too, right? If you're hoping to shed a few pounds, that totally can happen. Most of the time during the Jumpstart, a lot of people notice like between 7 and 15 pounds during that first 11 days. And so if that's something that you're hoping to see, again, that's kind of like the happy side effect, because we're not coming into it with that diet mindset or that weight loss mindset, right? We're going to focus on our body. We're going to focus on nutrition. We're going to focus on, in a minute, I'm going to talk about what I call like the 5 puzzle pieces. We're going to be focusing on these 5 tools that are going to help our body. And the happy side effect, if you're hoping to lose a few pounds, then that could be, you know, like the happy side effect to that. So what is, right? What are those 5 puzzle pieces? What is the Jumpstart? What does it entail? All right, are you ready? So first, it's nutrition. We're going to be shifting our nutrition to anti-inflammatory foods. We're going to be cutting out foods that cause inflammation. So like I said earlier, like our goal isn't to cut carbs, but when we cut out foods that cause inflammation, it happens that some of those foods might be some of that low quality carb stuff. We're going to be focusing on fresh foods, real foods. Eat real food. That means no processed food. Good nutrition. We're going to be, if you eat meat, enjoy meat. If you don't eat meat, you know, there's recipes that are included in the Jumpstart. You get all the recipes and alternate recipes. If you look at a recipe and you're kind of like, not really, you know, I'm not into that, then we can swap that out. But any kind of meat or fish that you enjoy, any kind of vegetable that you enjoy, any kind of fruit, we're focusing on eating real food. That's the key piece. We're focusing on drinking water. Take your body weight, divide it in half. You're going to drink that many ounces of water each day. Okay, so water is a key part of the Jumpstart. Exercise, whatever kind of exercise you like. There's some exercise tips, okay? But if you're not into whatever is suggested, walking is excellent. Whatever kind of exercise you like. Move your body for 30 minutes a day. or whatever you can reasonably squeeze into your schedule, okay? An intermittent fast is also really powerful. And I thought right back before, right when I was doing my first Jumpstart, I was like, oh no, I've never done that before. I think I'm going to get too hungry. You know, I don't know about this whole fasting thing. And actually what I learned, I learned so much. You know, we're going to eat for 8 hours during the day. We're going to fast for the rest of that time. And that is so powerful in reducing inflammation. It actually gets our body to a place where it can start to heal. Again, it's all these puzzle pieces that come together. The fifth puzzle piece is the anti-inflammatory supplement that we are going to be taking during the Jumpstart. It does the heavy lifting for reducing the inflammation. Here's the thing, all right? Because we just said food, water, exercise, intermittent fast, and antioxidant supplement. I'll bet, if you're anything like me, you've probably done any one or two or three of these things, these healthy habits at any given time, right? I know I've gotten in a space where I'm like, I just need to drink more water. And I start drinking a lot of water. And it doesn't make a huge difference in how I feel, except I keep running to the bathroom. Or, 10 years ago, I shifted my nutrition and, kind of shifted into eating real food and no processed food and stuff. That made a difference in how I felt, but didn't really do a whole lot of the healing that my body needed at the time. We might even implement exercise, right? New Year's resolution, let's all go to the gym and we exercise a bit and we're like, yeah, that's, it's kind of good, but, there's always that but. I did that, but I hear that a lot, especially with autoimmune warriors. I cut out gluten, but, I'm doing this and that, but, and we get to that space where we're trying really hard. We might even feel like we're doing all these things, and you are, right? Kudos to every healthy habit that you've implemented either for the new year or just whenever. Pat on the back, but if you're still not seeing the shift in your health that you want to see, the secret sauce, as Martha likes to say, the secret sauce is the fact that we're doing all 5 together. There's a synergy, especially with the supplement, that really pulls all of this together and helps our body flush out the inflammation. And when we do that, okay, personally, when I do that, I notice an increase in my energy. I feel really good. I quit falling asleep on the couch after dinner. I'm one of those people that after dinner, I sit down, I turn on the TV, I shut my eyes for a second and it's over for me, right? I've dealt with some chronic pain issues that I felt better during the Jumpstart. And I hear testimonies, right? Better sleep, less pain, better blood work numbers, whatever people are struggling with, and they share with me, I have my blood tested, whether that's, diabetes issues or inflammation markers, people are getting blood work done and noticing a difference in how that looks on paper, which is really, really amazing. You might notice better circulation, right? Because we're flushing out inflammation. You're going to have better circulation. When we have better circulation, our whole body functions better. Brain fog, you're going to be thinking clear. And, we don't even talk about this that often, but the link between chronic inflammation and mental health, huge. There is a link between chronic inflammation and depression and anxiety. Now, again, I'm not here to diagnose or treat or make claims, but there is a link. There's research out there that links that. And if we can take measures to reduce chronic inflammation in our body, it can only be a good thing. Okay, now of course, I know you're here because you're checking out the Jumpstart and you're thinking, is that right for me? Do I want to try that? I am not here to tell you what to do. I should have said that at the beginning, right? I am not here to tell you what to do. I am here to just tell you what the Jumpstart is and let you decide for yourself if it's something that you want to try. Now, there's a sixth puzzle piece, all right? I just said 5 puzzle pieces, right? That's what the Jumpstart is. The sixth puzzle piece is the team of people and cheerleaders that we get when we do the Jumpstart all together. And there's another Facebook group where we all come together, each Jumpstart, and we cheerlead for each other. And when we're having a great day and we want to share a victory, rah, 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 and we whoop it up and we're all there for each other. And because life happens and sometimes we can have a bad day, or we can stumble, or we can struggle and feel the challenge because maybe we're doing something totally new out of our comfort zone, the group is there for us too. So the group really is this little group of just, I say cheerleaders, right? We're there to cheer each other on and support. And Martha's whole goal with the Jumpstart was to make it so easy, right? So many things that we might try, whether that's a diet program we tried, or whether that's some other healthy protocol that might have gotten so complicated. The reason we didn't follow through with it, or the reason we fell off the wagon, was we just couldn't follow through with everything we needed to do. So the way to make the Jumpstart super easy is there's a guide, kind of like a workbook. There's a guide that we get that tells us everything we need to do, everything we need to eat, everything we need to drink, how much water, how much of the supplement juice, everything we need to do every day. And it's just those 5 things, right? Eat your healthy food, drink your water, do an exercise. There are exercises suggested in the workbook, but again, you can do them or do whatever you like. You know, do our fast. We're going to stop eating at a certain time in the evening and drink our supplement. Bam, 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 bam. Check, check, check. Done. It's that easy. And if you want to post in the group and get some applause, if you need, sometimes we do, right? Sometimes I just need a pat on the back and for somebody to go like, way to go, thumbs up, drop a post in the group and we can cheerlead for each other. The group also has a live video every day. Every day, I'm going to do one of the videos, right? There's 11 days. All the leaders in our group are going to jump on and do a video every day to just go, hey, let's check in. How's it going? Here's what we're focusing on for today, because there's going to be some more education. There's a video that talks a little bit more about water and the juice supplement. There's a video where we're going to go, hey, what about eating out at restaurants? What are some tips, other healthy tips on nutrition or exercise, or how do we get over this hump? How do we help our kids to eat healthier? All those little tips are going to be in the Jumpstart group. So let's see. Want to make sure I tell you all the good things. Guess what? The Jumpstart program itself is free. There's no cost to join the Jumpstart. Martha gifted that to us. Isn't that amazing? If she gets to pop into our group, I hope she does, so that we can just, give her a shout out when she's got a minute and tell her thank you for that. Because the program is free. All you need is the supplement. And no big deal. It's super easy to grab. Whoever invited you to this group, if you want to jump into the Jumpstart and you're ready, reach out to the person who invited you here and let them know. And they've got like an ordering link. And if you're in the United States, I know everybody's from all over, and I don't know what other countries do for their purchasing, but in the US there is a discount code, like a 10% off. So make sure you ask your friend for like their code thing to possibly get a discount. because we all like a good deal, right? And let's see, our goal is to make it super easy, super doable. The Jumpstart is, remember I said it's not a fad diet? It's sustainable because, right, it's eating healthy, drinking water, exercise, drink our supplement, and do our fast. We can do that. What about day 12? What about day 13? I always realize that doing the Jumpstart, right? We do day 1, we get through to day 11. By day 12, I'm feeling so good. I look at everything I've done and I've gone, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep drinking my supplement juice every day because it makes me feel really good. Some things I fall off the wagon on a little bit, like I don't always drink enough water every day. So, we do the Jumpstart every month so that if we fall off a little bit in the next, couple of weeks, there's always another Jumpstart where it's like, all right, I'm ready after the holidays. I'm ready. I am so ready for the Jumpstart this coming week. One more thing in the Jumpstart group, Martha has also gifted us her video series called The Big Think. So if you don't know Martha, you're going to get to know her if you go through the Big Think videos. Big Think, right? Think, mindset. It's mindset training that helps us overcome whatever negative self-talk, whatever limiting beliefs we might have that are hindering us from moving forward in living our best and healthiest life. So if you're thinking about the Jumpstart and right away your mind goes, I don't know if I can do that. There's something in your mind that's telling you, right? Who's telling you you can't do this? Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. I know I do that to myself, right? And then I've learned to fact check that and go, wait a minute, where did that thought come from? I don't have to believe that. I don't have to receive that. So the whole premise of Big Think is to mind check ourselves and be able to overcome whatever limiting beliefs, whatever limits we're putting on what we're able to do. Whether that's getting healthy, whether that's something in our career path or life goals that we might have. Those little tiny negative thoughts that work their way in. Big Think is to help us see ourselves how God sees us. Right? We were created for wonderful and mighty things. And Big Think helps us to see that in ourselves. I'll bet other people probably see that in you, but then seeing it in ourselves is harder, right? So Big Think and it's just videos that we get to watch, and it will blow your mind at how differently you feel about yourself and about your goals and about life. And let's see. I think, does anybody have any questions? I'm going to scroll through really quick. I love seeing all you guys on camera, that you're all here joining. Thank you. If you think of any questions, go ahead and pop them down in the comments. And if you're catching this as a replay, or if you're catching this on YouTube, or if you're catching this in another group, or if the video's been shared, go ahead and reach out to whoever shared the video with you. If that was me, reach back out to me. I am super reachable, right? Like I am on social media. I'm in different Facebook groups. But if somebody else is sharing this with you, make sure you reach back to them and thank them for telling you all about the Jumpstart. I think we got it. I'm so excited. I am just so excited for next week. I'm excited to get over the hump of my own holiday habits that kind of happened. And let's do it. Let's jump in. Let's start feeling better. And I am so excited that in the next couple of weeks, I'm excited for all of the healing testimonies that I am going to hear from all of you guys. So have an awesome rest of your day. Stay healthy. Let's do it.